welcome to PongoPuppies Plays Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. And I am going to start a new game of Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. I wonder what that says. That's what that says. So this is one of the newer ones that came out recently. They're supposed to have a new one coming out called Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter. And there we go. Oh, Microns by Sherlock Holmes' brothers. BSI is Baker Street Irregulars. I've played all of the Sherlock Holmes games so far, including this one, and now I'm going to play it again for you guys, and to get ready for the new one that's coming out eventually. I'm not sure when. It was supposed to be out near the end of May, then it's supposed to be out in the beginning of June, and now they're saying it's supposed to be out sometime in summer, but they don't say what time in summer or if summer's really all that accurate anymore. Who knows? So let's play. And a loading screen. Some loading screens are pretty good. And that's Dr. John Watson. I wonder if he's reading one of his own books. He walks funny. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I get down too.
Holmes.
Let's run to the sofa real quick before he shoots me.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Quickly, to the table. Hey, that's a cool bearskin rug.
You are utterly mad.
He can hear me. I mean, he's just blindfolded. He's not deaf. He can hear.
Stop, Holmes.
Whoa.
Is that you, Watson?
Who else would it
Yes,
be?
of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Did you hit any of them?
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confident step, clinking handcuffs, policeman, Inspector Lestrade. Oh, because he's been here before.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
That
You
was
can
cool.
see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
With a name like
What
that,
happened here?
probably. Oh, Mrs.
Mr.
Hudson.
Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
Couldn't have taken him outside.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Can I shoot
Am
you?
I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia.
That might be still legal
Retired
in the
1884 with a
1800s.
small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
I wonder if that's like
They
Robin
robbed a
Hood and the
powder
Merry
reserve.
Men,
I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
or
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
I wonder if Watson purposely goes with Sherlock Holmes everywhere, or just to keep him out of trouble. Because I would. Tasks: investigate the murder of Peter Carey, Inspect the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join the Strahd at Woodman's Lee. That should be first. Inspector Strahd pays a visit. Yeah, we already know about that. We were just there. Alright, what do we have in evidence? Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born in 1845, and so 50 years old, achieved great success in whaling. Okay, we already read that. Alright. So we're good there. We don't have any documents, dialogues, souvenirs, memories, and let's see, it looks like we're going to meet 5 people in this case, because they're all blacked out. So, let's go investigate the murder. Well, I'm not gonna go in my bathrobe. I am gonna go in here. Let's pick a wardrobe. Let's see. What should I wear? Morning gown. Nope. Sailor outfit. That could work. Unbuttoned suit. Kind of like a ruffian. Casual is not bad. Black suit. Looks exactly the same as casual. Brown suit. Looks a little bit better. Green suit. Man, this guy really needs an upgrade. Go with something a little bit lighter. Is that gray? Yeah, let's go with that one. That one looks good. Alright, to makeup table. Should we give him a little scruff? Nope. 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 You know what? A shaved Sherlock Holmes is the best Sherlock Holmes. There we are. And there we are. Alright, let's see what's over here. Walking around. Makeup table, I was just at. Oh, hat rack. A book, can't read it. Tea. Alright, oh, hi Mrs. Hudson.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
If it helps, he missed most of them. Let's go in Watson's room. Hey, buddy. God, you have a tiny bed. Granted, there's not a lot of room, but in the flat, which is an apartment, I think. Hey, Watson.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Good thing for Watson. Honestly, who would even know? Oh, a telescope. Let's see what's in this telescope. Oh, hey. Peeping Tom. And it's not there.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
I wonder how many of the common living space is Watson's. It seems like Sherlock gets all of it. Alright, let's go investigate now. Loading screen. Oh, much better. You can read the cases from the loading screen, which is my preferred loading screen. Being able to familiar set, since you can't play games on loading screens, it's really nice just to be able to figure out where you're at or Get little tips along the way. That's nice too, I think. Alright, so we are at the scene of the crime. So let's go take a look. After the cutscene. Policeman.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Alright, Lestrade, let's talk to you first. Oh, RB, what's that gonna do? Concentrate your attention on finding details that others are inclined to overlook. Oh, like that. Footprints. Examine. Yes,
These
examine.
footprints appear to be quite large.
Let's get out our measuring tape. Oh, that's all we get to do with them. Oh, evidence required. So I can't do anything
These
else.
footprints
No.
appear to be quite large.
I don't know if it's later, but in other Sherlock Holmes games, you get a measuring tape. Because Sherlock Holmes just
It seems
loves
that the garden contained.
Footprints. You can tell their boot size, whether they're male or women, what kind of shoe they are, if they're workmen, or if they're just a regular person. Here's the policeman. But Lestrade's over here at the end of this cutscene, so let's go over here. Hello, Lestrade.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
Sacrilege.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him.
Oh, yes, of course
I'll
you've
wait
heard
for
of
you in
me.
front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Your
My
lips are kinda
condolences, Mrs.
super
Carey.
red, Lestrade.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, let's see. Let's do this. So I can now look at the character and see if Sherlock Holmes detects anything. She hasn't been crying for a widow. Oh, let's see. What's this? Cameo. Oh, cross. She's Catholic. What's this? Crescent. Whatever that is. Gardening gloves. She must be gardening. This does make sense. As she is. Oh, a birdhouse. Alright. Anything unusual that night?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then.
You thought nothing of a
Screaming all the time. I
scream?
was drunk.
At 2 in the morning? Oh, well, alright, let's see. Let's just go in
Can
order.
you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
What did you do while he was wailing and
The
everything?
garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Oh, that's nice.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Choose the evidence that confronts the statements of a character in order to continue the investigation. Let's do pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The
You
shortest
wear-
route for the pilgrim
you
from
wear that all
England
the
to
time?
Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Well, you know, world famous detective and all.
Thank you, madam.
Alright, let's go look at your husband's dead body. No reason to take the long way around. I'm apparently not gonna go in there.
Mr. Holmes?
Is this the right place? I wonder if this is one of the games where he's like, I have no reason to go in that. Says that a lot to me. Alright, can't go in that way. Ah, there's the straw down there. Must be down there I get to go. Looks like there's a cabin, there's a shed. It's very nice and well maintained. In the garden, there's Inspector Lestrade. Should I talk to him?
His body is inside the cabin. Care not to touch anything.
It's very nice of you. You knew I wanted to go in there, so I will.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
That's a good idea.
Ah, good thinking.
Oh, Sherlock agrees with me.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Doesn't
Let
look
me
like they
see.
got anywhere with that. Alright, let's take a look at it. RB. Door. Door lock. Do I have to back up to take a look at it? Door lock. Scratches. There we go. Scratches. Let's examine those.
These scratches are fresh.
And a lot of Sherlock
You're right.
Holmes sometimes that
Someone
meant
tried
they're
to
drunk.
force open the door.
Because
I
they kept
swear
missing
these
it.
scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
It's like code for something, I wonder? Alright. Did not have the right tool. He emphasized tool really harshly. And there's the body. Nothing faces Sherlock Holmes.
Terrible way to die.
Sherlock Holmes. Alright, let's do my detective look. Ing around. I don't see anything. Oh, shelf. Suspicious empty space. Let's take a look at that. Outline in the dust.
This
Let's take a
place
look
is
at that.
not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf.
Something was
An
here before.
object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Alright, so LB gets me out of detective mode, and RB puts me back into it. That makes sense. Alright, so let's see, what are these? I was able to look at them a second ago. There we go. Sperm whale
The
tooth.
tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Alright, let's take a look. Oh, that's it. That's all we can check on the shelf. Let's see. Working our way around then. Nothing on that area. So let's check out the ship
The
logs.
ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter
84 is
Carey
when he
was
retired, I
hunting.
think. Let's see what's in the chest. Yes, examine.
Harpoons
Oh,
for hunting whale.
there we go. Chest contents.
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Alright, I guess there's something over there. The boots. I'll just take those.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Always with the boots. Sherlock Holmes can do a lot of things with boots and footprints and...
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
It could have been a much worse name. Table. What's up with the table? 2 drinking glasses.
Someone drank from this glass recently.
Oh, tobacco pouch. Must be an avid smoker. Peachy.
The initials PC have
Oh,
been
PC.
crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Let's see, let's rotate it. Let's open it. Let's look inside. And tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
He probably goes around and smells all sorts of interesting. That's not helpful. Things. There we go. Let's build the boat from this way. It's clearly a boat, right? I mean, oh, the bottom should line up. Alright, the bottoms line up. Alright, let's move that around. Now the sails need to line up. Oh. Most of the sails line up now. Let's go back this way. Let's try constructing the sail boat. Come on, get all the lines to line up. No, let's go back over here then. Keep getting the bottom to line up just fine. It's the sails that are the tricky thing. Alright, I know I'm really close to it. Oh, I went too far. Just the top sails. Alright, I'm real close. Oh. Alright, most of the sail. I'm so close. Come on. Now I can skip it if I wanted to. But this is just pushing a bunch of pictures together, so it's not that difficult. And if I don't skip it, eventually I get an achievement for that. No. Let's try constructing it back over here then. Nope, it's pretty close over here. Goodness, why? Oh, the leaf has the bottom of the boat. That would be helpful. Alright, so the leaf is there. What's the pipe have? Pipe has something. I think the game is getting agitated with how long it takes me to put together a simple picture. I don't blame it. Come on. Oh, because I can move the smoking pipe. Okay, let's move that down. There we go. And I can move the tobacco leaf as well. So let's move all of that then. Alright, let's get the things on the boat to line up. Just a little bit more. Okay. I can move that up just a, oop, wrong way. There we go. Move that down. Alright, there we go. That kind of lines up. Let's line that up with the bottom of the boat. Alright, I'm real close. Real close. It's the sails that are giving me the hard Most of that's lining up. Alright, there we go. Now the sails look a bit straighter. There, got it.
This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
That makes sense. Alright, so I looked at the glasses. Let's look at the
Rum.
whiskey. Oh,
A
rum.
sailor's
Sorry.
drink.
Of course that's what
It
sailors would
seems
drink.
that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Let's see, is there anything else I can look at? Is there anything else I can look at, like this map? I kind of want to look at the... Oh,
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
okay. So I can't look at the ship logs. So let's just take a look at Peter Carey then. Pool of blood first, I guess. Let's take a look at the blood. And the corpse. Alright.
The
Punctured
weapon
chest.
fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Someone strong must have been able to do that.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Which explains the second drinking glass. Examine the face.
This man is
Thank
in
you.
his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
Next, sailor. I don't want to go to the pool of blood just yet. Harpoon, of course.
Peter
Let's
Carey
look at
was
that.
impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
All right. Let's see. I think that's it. Let's go to the blood. Notebook. We'll take that.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Definitely not Peter Carey. Let's see. Binding looks good. Anything folded? Hey, look, blood. There we go, blood.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Why would they drop it? Let's open it. Open it.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
It's fairly nicely written. I'll just take that. That's probably important. Let's take the knife.
This wooden handle is plain and solid.
And the blade.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
So it clearly
Peter
didn't
Carey
kill him.
tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Clearly. Oh, look! Something's up there. Let's go check out what Y is. Alright, so let's see. Another notebook with the initials JHN. Let's see. Let's do notebook and break-in attempt. Let's see, what's this? Task, make an ambush. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated. Okay. I'll talk to Inspector Lestrade
Someone
about
was
that.
here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
So they'll probably... Let's... Oh, hey, a map. We didn't check that the first time.
Dundee.
Dundee.
Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
Well, the giant whale on it makes sense to me. Alright, let's go talk to the widow again. There's no gardener. Who's that working in the garden? Oh, actually, that's probably an inspector or a policeman or something. Looking for clues in the garden. Let's go talk to her again. Oh. Do you have anything new to tell us?
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Ah, but it is not.
Thank you, madam.
Someone stole it. Alright, let's talk to Lestrade. Hello, Inspector.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Because they'll be back.
Oof. You've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight.
Of course.
They'll be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
All right, let's do that. We're not just gonna immediately do that. There we go. Some of the evidence used in the investigation will be marked with specific icons. Let's check that with the footprints we found. Examine. Use Carrie's boots. Drag boot. They seem
These
to be
boots
too
don't
small.
match the footprints.
Alright, so we know Carrie didn't do it. We know Black Peter didn't do it. Let's see. So we use the evidence. What's over here? Oh, character portraits. Peter and his wife. Judas is from the country, somewhere near the ancient pine woods of Scotland, where the crested bird can be found. She was religious and undertook St. James Way pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago, whatever, when she was a young woman. Cool. And let's see. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Organize an ambush with Lestrade. The mysterious intruder might return tonight to finish what he has planned. Alright, how do I do that? Can I just talk to Lestrade to start it?
Need to find a good place for an ambush.
Oh.
Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's, we have to go and actually go there. Alright, well this looks like
This
an excellent.
looks like the perfect hiding place.
Perfect. Same thing. Deduction space icons appears each time you find a new clue. That's good. Some evidence requires additional investigation and will be marked with a special tooltip in your casebook. Deduction space icons indicates that you have found insufficient clues to accuse one of the suspects. Each time you complete an observation of a person, a brief summary appears on the character portraits tab in the casebook. Oh, I'm gonna have oops, I got too caught up in reading. Alright. So now we wait. Let us set up this ambush with Inspector Lestrade. Looks empty. Oh, wait.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Sounds like someone's trying to jimmy their way in. Yeah, that guy. No, it's a kid. There's no way the kid did
There's
it.
someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Oh, wait for me. Sherlock, can Sherlock run? I haven't learned the run icon yet. Way to be a hero, policeman, standing outside looking the other way with your pistol.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
He's way
We're
too
detectives,
small.
I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
That is
Innocent?
not what you say.
And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey. But we were here, waiting
Oh, come
for
on.
you.
There's no way this kid
What
killed
is your
him.
name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't.
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
Well, of course
No,
not.
but yes, it's just that I couldn't.
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
You literally have blood
Enough.
on your left hand.
You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But
Come on
In light
now.
of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, come on,
You
Lestrade.
are
He's a
welcome,
kid.
Inspector.
There's no
But
way the
please
kid
don't
did
be
it.
too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Alright, so another loading screen, which is fine. And then we'll head off to Scotland Yard to see what Nelligan's been up to. Little horse whinny to let you know it arrived where you needed it to. Alright. And we'll go this way. Let's see. Evidence room. Let's go in here. Hey, my controller battery's low. That's okay.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
Evidence required.
These abbreviations mean something. But what?
Alright. We'll take this ring. And nothing around the outside, so let's see.
To my friend
And partner.
and partner, 1883.
Did I get all of my... Oh, no.
From R. Dawson.
Dawson.
I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
I think Dawson is the name of the mouse. He can't just take evidence from the evidence. Well, I guess he's Sherlock Holmes. Is a name from The Great Mouse Detective, which is a
Pocket
Disney
knife.
movie.
It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. A handkerchief with the initials JHN.
What was the guy's name again? Does he kind of fit the initials of JHN? Oops, wrong button. Let's take a look at our case book and find out. Let's see, we got some more places we can go, including Scotland Yard. Okay, so we need to search archives from R. Dawson. We need to talk to Nelligan about that, I think. No documents. Dialogues. Oh. Let's see, who was that guy we were just talking to? Are you over here? There we are. Nope. There we are. John Nelligan. Nope. Da, da. John Hopley Nelligan. JHN. So what were the... Not tasks, evidence. So what were the things that had initials? JHN, John Hopkins Nelligan. Well, it looks like it is. Alright. What's in this room? Staff room. We don't need to go in there. What's in this room? Morgue. We don't need to go in there. Inspector Lestrade.
Locked.
Oh, we don't need to go in there, apparently. Alright, let's go in here and talk to... Nope. The interrogation room. Did he set him up to be interrogated already? Yes. Yes, he did. Alright, John Nelligan, let's talk.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
Nope, you,
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Yeah, I am literally Sherlock Holmes. So let's do another character profile of him. Wow, he's got a lot more stuff. Let's do Chevy Cap. And... oh. Patch. Expensive fabric. That's been patched. So it used to be rich and now it's not. Oh. Short sleeves. Does not fit him. Calluses, so he's a worker. Scars. Oh, I missed something. Yeah, patch. I found that. Expensive fabric. Oh, got something. Elbow. Elaborate buttons to go with the fancy outfit. Where's the thing that I am missing? Let's see. Looks like it comes before Chevy Cap and Patch, but I don't know if they actually go in order. Oh, wait, there it is. Thin neck. What does the thin neck have to do with anything? Oh, sea knife.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Let's see. The ring's engraving says otherwise. Sharp knife probably doesn't have anything to do with it. Profile of the victim. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do the ring's engraving says otherwise.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
I guess I didn't do that right. Oh, let's just do your father's jacket.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan.
No.
Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Yep, they always say that.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Oh, cool.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
Let's see. Wow, what do we have here? We have swift action. Peter Carey was armed with his knife, but he did not have time to use it. The murderer acted quickly and instinctively. Alright, let's see. Oh, pinned to the wall. Peter Carey's body was impaled to the wall with a harpoon through the chest like a butterfly. What did that create? That created experiment required. We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use our harpoon well enough to kill by fully piercing a body. Okay, we can do that.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Prepare for the harpoon throwing experiment. Okay. Can we do another one? Break-in attempt and the notebook. Oh, cool. We can do another one. Looks like they all lead somewhere. The break-in attempt was made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in the pool of victims' blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Well, probably not, but he probably just wanted his notebook back. Alright. Let's go. Let's see. Baker Street? Yeah, let's go to Baker Street. Reenact evidence. Search the archives. I still gotta do that. Which I'll probably do at Baker Street. So let's go to Baker Street and find out. Oh, cool. I can do the deductions from the loading screen. That's nice that you're able to play a part of the game from the loading screen. That really helped it make it go by quickly, I think. So you can read up on what's been going on, and you can do part of the game. That is a nice touch. Alright, let's see. Is Watson here? Oh, look at the doggy. Let's talk to the doggy first. Doggy's more important.
Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Good Toby. Good Toby. Hey, Watson.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
Oh,
No,
of course not.
But we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
Yeah, that kid definitely
The
didn't have the
sailor's
strength.
knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
It's probably a
I
pig.
see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before, on the Ripper case.
I played the
believe.
Ripper one.
Do you
That was
want to
actually really
slit some
fun.
more pigs' throats?
They're all fun, actually.
No.
They're all very fun.
Thank goodness for that.
I want to impale
I
it with
wish
a
to
harpoon.
impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Alright, I'll go back and grab one of those. Watson left to do that. While I'm here, I'm pretty sure... Is that a real tiger skin? God, I hope not. Alright, let's search for Dawson. 1883. Man, you should really like alphabetize these or something. Alright.
That is not the one I need.
Well, I don't know what you need. It's not like it says Dawson right on top of it. Oh, I can go to newspapers. Okay. 1883.
That is not the one
Nope.
I need.
I was wrong. Oh, Dawson right there. Right there. Dawson and England investigate England missing. Nelligan. Hey, isn't that the guy's last name? John Hopkins Nelligan or something? I should pay more attention to the bad guys, to their names. One of the bankers seriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht. Well, if you were going to launder money, I would go disappear on a yacht too.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Okay, I'll do that. Lawson and Nelligan Investment Fund. A regional banking institution based in Cornwall has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses and in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. And more stuff. Alright. John Nelligan. Hey! What was it? Well, who am I looking at? Joshua Nelligan. The inscription matches. Let's talk. Let's see. We gotta get a harpoon for this to work. So let's do that. So the letters match. The initials. From him to his father. And we're pretty sure it's his father, because he said so. Alright, let's go grab a harpoon while we're here. Seriously, is there a run button? Is this button different than regular? I don't know. I walked all the way over there. I would really like a sprint button. Not that button. First person button. Cool. Oh. Well, I don't think there's a sprint button. Alright, let's grab a harpoon. I'll just take one of those.
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
Oh, wrong button. Let's go talk to... There we go. Let's go talk to him and tell him that we know that his father stole a lot of money in investment fraud and returned on his private yacht. That is impressive. That has left his mom and him with like no money, it looks like. And he must have been quite shorter since it didn't fit. His shirt didn't fit. Of course, not everything has to be tailor-made, or maybe it did in the 1800s. Who knows? All right, John. Let's talk. Well, we read about it. Clearly. Was he a pirate as well as a whaler? I'll have to examine the ship logs. Let's do the butcher next. I really want to impale a pig with a harpoon. Oh, that wasn't very long. Alright. X marks the spot. Watson to start the experiment?
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much.
You
What
can
do
wait
intend to do?
outside.
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
I like his
Holmes,
like,
you
yet.
should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
You're such a good friend. I mean, he's clearly crazy. And yet, here you are. Hold breath. Wow, okay. Oh,
Holmes, you should try to aim better.
well,
And throw as hard as you can.
okay. Alright, hold breath. And go. Oh, that was bad.
Holmes, I can't believe it. Did you just miss?
I literally just missed. Alright, let's do this right here in the middle. Ah!
Holmes, you should try to aim better.
Well,
And throw as hard as you can.
alright, Watson, alright. Alright, come on. Ah! Got it that time. I guess it doesn't take much effort to throw a harpoon through a pig. I was clearly wrong. The child
This
could
is
have
the
done
best
it.
possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
Oh, because it took
If
me
it
so
was
long?
luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Oh, it got
Very well, but please
easier.
hurry.
Of course.
Jesus. I see, it got easier the more I did it because I got more practiced at it, not because the game was helping me out like I thought. And I couldn't do it on my first throw because where do I need to go? John Illigan, ship's log. Oh, check the ship's log. Okay, I'll go back to Whitechapel. No, Woodmansley. Excuse me, I'm at Whitechapel. So because Sherlock Holmes couldn't get it on the first try, there's no way this child could get it on the first try either. Because he was a fish cutter and doesn't appear to look like he's very strong. Not that Sherlock looks especially strong either, but it did take Sherlock a couple of tries. I love Watson's words of encouragement. You should do better. It's like, yes, Watson, thank you. Alright. Let's go check the ship log. Then after the ship log...
1883. That's the one I need.
Alright, let's take a look at it.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Pizza carry. Yep, we knew that.
This is the crew list of
Yep.
the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Huh, I wonder why.
Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Alright, let's do that one then. And I think it is now 9 o'clock. So I am going to stop for the evening. Thank you everyone who... Turn around to the camera, please. Thank you everyone who joined me in this stream. I really appreciate it. And please subscribe to see more of me. And that would really help me out a lot. So thank you everyone, and good night.